Larry the cat, the most important cat in England. Today I want to tell you a story about the chief cat in England. His name is Larry, a famous cat and the chief mouser of the British Prime Minister's residence at 10 Downing Street. Larry is a famous cat and chief mouser of the British Prime Minister's residence at 10 Downing Street. This furry resident has been attracting the world's attention with his charm and professionalism for more than a decade. In this article, we will tell the story of Larry, how he found himself in the center of British politics, what role he plays in the residence, and why he has become a true legend. How Larry came to Downing Street. Larry was born in one of London's animal shelters and had been looking for a home for a long time. His fate changed in 2011 when the staff of the Prime Minister's residence approached the charity organization Battersea Dogs and Cats Home. They needed a reliable mouser to deal with a rodent infestation in the building. Larry, with his noble looks and playful nature, was the perfect candidate. Since February 16, 2011, Larry has been the chief mouser of the British government residence. According to The Guardian, Larry caught his first mouse on Downing Street on April 22nd. Larry's first day in his new position. The first day at Downing Street was a real adventure for Larry. The spacious corridors, antique carpets, and countless nooks and crannies turned the residence into a veritable feline paradise. However, from the very beginning, it was clear that this was not just a house, but a place where decisions are made that affect the fate of millions of people. Despite the grandeur of the setting, Larry immediately began his duties, demonstrating professionalism in rodent control. Work and daily duties. Larry's primary job is to catch mice, but his role goes far beyond this simple function. Larry not only keeps the residence in order, but also creates a cozy atmosphere. His rodent hunts have made the news on more than one occasion, and one such operation even took place during an official reception, much to the admiration of guests and staff. In addition, Larry has become an integral part of the daily life of the residents. He greets guests, escorts staff around the garden, and occasionally finds himself in the frame during interviews with the Prime Minister. His appearances always bring smiles, and some politicians even admit that visits to the Prime Minister have become an excuse for them to see Larry. Larry and political life. Despite his popularity, Larry stays out of politics. He does not participate in debates or make decisions, but he has witnessed many historical events. He has seen several prime ministers change over the years and has become a true symbol of stability in turbulent times. Larry is a natural diplomat. His charm and soft purr can defuse any tense situation. Once, during a difficult negotiation, Larry jumped on the table, attracting everyone's attention and eliciting smiles from those gathered. This simple gesture reminded everyone how important it is to maintain humanity even in the most serious moments. Larry's personal time. Despite his busy schedule, Larry finds time to relax. He loves basking in the sun in the garden, watching birds, and enjoying a delicious meal. His favorite thing to do is to play with the staff of the residence, who never miss an opportunity to pay attention to this furry character. Larry has also become a favorite of the residents. During his walks, he often interacts with neighbors who bring him gifts such as toys, pillows, and treats. This contact with people makes Larry even more popular and close to the hearts of the British people. Interesting facts about Larry. The four-legged pet is forgiven almost everything. Even at festive events, Larry the cat manages to pull the attention of the public. Once, during the awarding of the American actor Kevin Spacey British Prime Minister, Larry, as if nothing happened, wandered in front of the camera lenses until officials managed to remove it. Tail brazen. Larry the cat fulfilled Downing Street's wish to show the press its place when he cold-bloodedly scratched the arm of TV reporter Lucy Manning. The reporter tried to record a report on Downing Street with Larry on her lap, but he was clearly not in the mood. Larry met with Barack Obama, David Cameron introduced Larry the cat to Barack Obama when the U.S. president visited London in June 2011. The Prime Minister told the BBC that Larry, known to be unfriendly to men, got on surprisingly well with Obama. David Cameron adopted Larry in February 2011 from a cat and dog shelter to combat a rat infestation. The 4-year-old ponytail was known as a good rat catcher, and Downing Street officials told the BBC that Larry had good qualities and hunting instincts. Larry later became one of 4 cats given the official title of Chief Mouser of the government residence. He has his own unofficial Twitter account. In 2011, a book, The Larry Diaries, was dedicated to him. Larry's contributions to the community. Larry has become more than just a cat. He has become a symbol of coziness and stability in Downing Street. His presence is a reminder that even in the most serious places, there is room for simple joys. People from all over the world write letters to Larry, sharing their stories and thanking him for the positive emotions he brings. Larry's awards and titles. Larry holds the title of Chief Mouser of the British Prime Minister's residence, which makes him an official member of the team. Although Larry has no formal salary, his provisioning includes the best feed, toys, and regular attention from the staff. In 2016, Larry received a special award from the British Cat Fanciers Society for his contribution to the promotion of animals. His name has become a brand, and he has even inspired the launch of souvenir products from mugs to calendars. Larry's future. Larry's future remains open, but one thing is certain. He will continue to serve his country. His dedication and charm have made him an integral part of the Downing Street residence. Perhaps one day his story will be the basis for a book or movie, but for now, Larry remains true to his mission: to catch mice, bring joy, and be a symbol of stability to all who cross the threshold of this famous house. Conflicts of Larry with other cats at work. Despite his popularity and good-natured appearance, Larry the cat does not always get along with other feline colleagues, especially when it comes to territory and attention. His life at 10 Downing Street is not only about hunting mice and charming visitors, but also about navigating tense moments with other cats. This article delves into some of Larry's most notable conflicts with other cats that have captured public attention. Meeting FREYA, the first rival. FREYA, a cat owned by former Chancellor of the Exchequer George Osborne, arrived at Downing Street in 2012. From the outset, life with FREYA proved challenging for Larry. Unlike the peaceable Larry, FREYA quickly asserted herself as an independent and bold cat, leading to frequent skirmishes. Eyewitnesses recall several duels between Larry and FREYA on the steps of the residence, amusing passers-by and journalists alike. In one notable encounter, Larry even ended up with a small bite, sparking jokes about his workplace injury. Over time, however, the two cats seemed to develop a truce, avoiding direct confrontations. GLADSTONE, the Treasury rival. In 2016, a new contender entered the scene: GLADSTONE, a sleek black cat appointed Chief Mouser of the Treasury. Despite belonging to a different department, GLADSTONE and Larry began an unspoken competition for the title of the most popular government cat. GLADSTONE, being younger and more agile, gained a reputation for catching more mice than Larry. This led to rumors that Larry's effectiveness as a mouser was declining. However, Larry maintained his status as a public favorite due to his charm and seniority, something GLADSTONE could not match. Palmerston, the chief opponent from the Foreign Office. The real drama unfolded in 2016 when Larry crossed paths with Palmerston, the chief mouser of the Foreign Office. Their encounters often ended in fierce fights, with both cats bearing scratches and scars as evidence of their intense negotiations. Palmerston was known for his boldness, frequently venturing beyond his assigned territory to encroach on Downing Street. Larry, however, defended his domain with unwavering determination. In 2019, one of their skirmishes was caught on video, quickly going viral and becoming a meme about feline diplomacy. The rivalry escalated to such a degree that staff from both residences devised schedules to minimize Larry and Palmerston's encounters. In 2020, Palmerston retired, leaving Larry as the sole chief mouser in the government district. Conclusion: Larry's conflicts with other cats have become an integral part of his story at Downing Street. These rivalries highlight his strong personality and add a colorful dimension to the world of British politics. Larry remains the undisputed leader of his territory, managing to retain the public's affection despite his challenges. These clashes remind us that even the most famous cats face personal battles, making their stories even more compelling and relatable.